What's going on, everybody? Sparks Comics here.
Hey everyone, Caroline's Comics.
We are bringing you guys our top 5 reads of this week for New Comic Book Day, September 22nd. First, before we get into that, go ahead and hit the buttons, like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let us know what you read this week for New Comic Book Day.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite book?
Welcome back.
Welcome. Got Mango messing around in the back.
Mango making her cameo appearance back there. Just cleaning. So let's kick it off with our number 5 picks for this week. What do you got?
So my number 5 is a book that I think is just like always a really fun read at this point. Sweet Paprika. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah. It was definitely a good read.
There's a little plot twist in the end. I was like, okay, I'm here for it. This is gonna be interesting. But
Yeah.
I'm just it's that kind of lightheartedness every week that like in between some of the heavy stuff, you're like, that was nice. That was a nice break. I appreciated that. Thank you, Miss Andolfo.
Yeah. And like you said, that plot twist, that made the story, I'm like, all right, she's going to be questioning who she is a little bit now. Some character growth coming. All right. Yeah.
Growth or, denigration. Same.
It's growth. Still growth. My number 5 pick this week was Duplicant, issue number 3 from Second Sight Publishing. Yeah, I've been really digging this one. It's unfortunately
like the concept.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're going through a virus situation, but this takes that. And it's like, okay, now how could this be in a sci-fi version of this almost?
Mm-hmm.
And some twists that have been happening recently in this are just, like, awesome. Cliffhangers on every issue.
Every single issue, they're like, hey, guess what? Find out next week, month.
Yeah. And she kind of said it in the like letter at the end, just wait for the next plot twist. And
yeah, but like, why you gotta keep doing that to me, girl?
So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and yeah,
it hasn't been a bad issue yet.
No, and I like that. Second Sight's been putting out some like all across the different genres of these indie books, and so I'm enjoying that.
I love a good sci-fi book, and there's not enough of them out right now.
Yeah, there really aren't a lot of space ones yet.
No, but I got one to talk about later.
So what's your number 4 this week?
So my number 4 is Eat the Rich number 2. I felt iffy about, not iffy. I wasn't all in on issue 1, and I am here for it now. I am here for this shit. Oh yes. Oh, it's amazing. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping to not like issue 2.
Yeah.
So I could cut something.
I was hoping to like it.
And I did like it.
Please be everything I want it to be. Oh look, you got the one that's going for $50.
Yeah, the oops, we put the wrong number on it issue.
I'm here for it. I think it's so good. I'm dangerously close to being very obsessed with that book.
The conversation that what's the main character's name?
Gosh. Shit.
I wanted to say something.
I don't know now.
I know. But anyways, her conversation with
Petal the maid.
With Petal, right? Like we can remember her name.
It's because
it's a unique name. That whole conversation and explanation was just yes.
And like, I understand this community. Okay. Yep, America.
That sold me. Yeah.
It's too good. It's very good. Read it. It's good.
And I feel like Eat the Rich is not exactly the right title.
Yeah, maybe not yet.
Somebody's getting eaten. My number 4 this week is issue number 4 of Good Luck. We both had Boom Studios books for number 4.
Mhm.
Looks like I'm really
I
enjoying
love it.
this world, and this issue was no exception to just the craziness. And Stefano Simeone's art is just
So
phenomenal.
good. Yeah.
Like, to draw the like almost like glitchiness and stuff going on because of the Kismet zone and the luck influence. It's just
It's wild.
wild, crazy art. Yeah, I'm loving this.
So for 3, I have By the Horns, issue number 5. It's good. I mean, it's still just great. It's unicorns and adventure and murder and magic and magical murders and some plot twists and
It's a magical plot twist.
it's this book has a lot of my favorite things in it, and I love it, and I'm here for it. It's unicorns and a unicorn huntress.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to include that or not this week because all the Scout books got so messed up in the last 2 weeks that I don't even know what week any of them came out in anymore. But yeah, I love that issue of
I love it. That's such a good book.
I'm glad that when it came out, you told me to read it because it's easily up there every week.
It's underrated and it's so good, and it's continuing now, ongoing.
Yeah,
that's the word.
Ongoing. It was originally, I think, 7 issues, and then they got
supposed to be a little short story.
3 after issue 3. It
you
was
can tell
greenlit for ongoing. Yeah, the world just opened way more.
Pacing wise, it slowed down a bit, but not to the point where like you feel like there's nothing going on or anything like that. Like
there's
it's just not as much
issue
in a specific way, but you're still getting a lot every issue.
Yeah, I feel like each issue something huge.
It's just a more detailed adventure. I feel like each issue,
which is good. I want to see more and more of the world.
I'm here for it.
My number 3 also ends up being an issue number 3. I got an issue 4 for number 4 and a 3 for 3. Broken Souls Ballad, issue number 3 from Black Caravan.
Been reading this.
Massimo, Rosi, Ludovica Serragati. This is crazy, wild. It's horror, but it's also looking into like mental health as well.
Okay.
And like how might anxiety manifest as like a horror creature,
like a nightmare come to life.
Depression and OCD and all of these different things, and how the people who essentially these kids were experimented on, and that's why these mental conditions manifest in such a way. It's crazy, like the designs for all of this. I love it. It's
interesting.
And it definitely, I mean, it's another important story that Massimo Rossi is telling here. He's nobody's child.
Telling it with his books.
Yeah, that's why I will say this over and over. He's easily becoming one of my favorite writers. Just
fair, very worthy.
Yeah.
All right. So for my number 2, I have your number 4. Good Luck. I just love it. I don't understand most of all of the science, but I am enjoying the content and the way it's being delivered to me every week. It's another one of those, like, it's definitely a heavy book, but the art makes it feel so lighthearted that I'm just like, kill them kids.
Oh, and the ending.
Yeah.
Some shit going down.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, no, they've been killing it with that story. So good.
I'm here for it.
My number 2.
Jesus. Got a lot of covers there, mister.
He Who Fights with Monsters, number 1. We've lots of covers, and one of them I didn't get because it got damaged because
Aww.
UPS dropped a box on its corner. So this one I never had heard of the writer before, Francesco Artabani, but the artist is Werther Dell'Edera from Something Is Killing the Children.
Okay.
And so that piqued my interest, and the title piqued my interest. I mean,
lots of words.
Lots of words, yeah. So like Something's Killing the Children. And also I keep doing this where I mix this title with I Walk with Monsters. And so I make it He Who Walks with Monsters. Not right, but
get yourself together, man.
I know. Essentially World War II, I think it's set in, I want to say Poland. They're fighting back against the Nazis, and we don't see the supernatural stuff happen in this issue yet, but it sets up this like golem thing that might be coming. So I'm here for it. Not like
golem,
not Lord of the Rings golem, but like
or like a meat golem, or like a
like D&D golem, like summoned and controlled kind of thing to fight back. Yeah. Okay. It sounds like it might be.
There's a lot of interpretations of that word.
I don't know if this is real, like Jewish lore or anything, but that's what it sounded like they were trying to make it sound, where it was coming from. So I'd have to look into that to see if that's what it is. But it's like this legend that they mentioned. So
but no, so not.
It's a good.
Precious.
Not that golem. It is a good setup issue. I wanted. Mm-hmm. It probably would have been number 1 if it had the supernatural stuff going on in the first issue, but I'm here to see what happens with that.
Okay. So my number 1 is Killer Queens. Yeah. I love it.
I got that cover too.
So much fun. It is so much fun. This was a really good week for like not so many heavy, dark, books. Like this is space sexual goodness. It's great. It's amazing. He's gay as hell. I love it. It's great. The whole book makes me just constantly like, you're giggling the whole time. It is high action, high comedy all in one. And you're just like, this is great. I can't wait for it to be adapted. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah. I really like that issue too. I think I went the darker route with my top 5. He Who Fights with Monsters, the mental health horror story,
sexual space comedy.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with me this week.
I had a great week.
I went fun for issue number 1 though. I did, with Impossible Jones from Scout Comics. Carl Kessel, David Hahn. Carl Kessel, I believe, if I'm getting this right, was the creator of Killer Shark for DC. He's written a lot of comics over the years.
King Shark or Killer Shark?
Huh?
King Shark or Killer Shark?
Oh my god.
Okay.
King Shark.
Because
I just made Killer Frost and King Shark one.
Yeah, I was like, there are killers.
See, now that is a crossover hybrid creature that would be interesting. King Shark with Killer Frost's powers. Anyways, this is a lot of fun. Thief getting superpowers and getting mistaken for being a superhero.
Okay.
But still wants to be a thief. So,
I mean, I wouldn't expect him to change. I just expect him to become a super thief.
Yeah. And she's powers are kind of like Mr. Fantastic. She's got some stretchy powers.
Stretchy? Okay.
Yeah. But there's some like
are the compadres in the back, are they also super people or no? They
are part of a super team.
Okay.
There's like 3 characters that they've introduced that are part of that team.
Okay.
It's definitely like a comedical take on superheroes, and I love it. I love issue number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, those are our top 5
Yeah.
books of the week, reads of the week.
All right.
There we go.
Well, I've got 2 of them handy.
What all those are. Sure.
Thanks,
But yeah,
everybody.
let us know what you liked, what you read. Oh God.
Blurriness, and you went right for the butt.
Yes, we gotta. Wait for it. There we go. Fix the screen. And on that note, thank you for watching.
If you love our comedic outtakes at the end, subscribe, like, let us know what you picked up this week, what you loved reading this week, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks, everyone.